Hi, honey. Here's your book. A Fishy Story. Ready? Rainbow Fish and his friends floated into the school cave. "Attention, little fish," said Miss Cuddle. "This morning a new friend will join us. Her name is Angel, and her family has just moved here from Western Waters." Puffer waved his fin wildly. "I've been all over the Western Waters." "Really?" said Miss Cuddle. "I'd love to hear about it. Will you share your story with us?" "You've never seen anything like it," said Puffer. "That does sound interesting," said Miss Cuddle, "but could you be a bit more specific?" "The water is weird, purple-blue," he said, "and the plants are so huge they grow from the ocean floor all the way to the surface. And the rocks are crazy, gigantic stacks. They think maybe some giant lobsters piled them up a long time ago." "Really?" said Miss Cuddle. "Well, that's all we have time for now. I see our new friend is here." I think that one's Puffer. Miss Cuddle asked Angel to tell the class about herself and the Western Waters. "Well, the water is dreamy green and absolutely crystal clear, so you can see for miles and miles." "I thought the water was purple-blue," said Rainbow Fish. Angel shook her head. "No." The whole class turned to Puffer. "I meant at sunset," he cried. "The water goes all purple." Miss Cuddle put her tentacle around Puffer. "I love a good story," she said, "and I can see you do too. Thank you for your tall tale, Puffer." After lunch, all the fish went to play near the sunken ship. "Come on," Rainbow Fish invited Angel. "We'll show you around." "Hey, Puffer," said Tug, "tell Angel how the ship sunk." Everyone loved the story Puffer had to tell them how the ship had come to rest outside the school cave. They all circled around him chanting, "Tell, tell!" "It was a dark and stormy night," began Puffer, "and the captain of the ship knew they were carrying too heavy of a load. If they were going to ride out the storm, they would have to lighten the load. So he gave a command, 'Throw the cargo overboard!'" Angel chimed in, "Sorry, Puffer, I love that part. Go on, tell the rest." I think Puffer's a good storyteller. "How did you know that?" asked Rainbow Fish. "It's a famous story," said Angel, "about a sunken ship in the Butterfly Reef. We lived there when I was little." "But Puffer," said Tug, "you said that it happened here. Maybe it's the same ship," suggested Pearl. "Yeah, right," said Spike. "Maybe it drifted here," added Rusty, worried that his friends might start fighting. "The prevailing currents go the other way," said Dinah. "A ship in the Butterfly Reef could never drift here, not in a million years." "Puffer, what's the story?" asked Rainbow Fish. "The real story." While everyone waited for an explanation, Miss Cuddle rang the bell, and Puffer was first into the cave. I think Puffer likes to make up stories. "Let's look at the world of the oyster beds," said Miss Cuddle that afternoon. Has anyone ever been to this fascinating place?" Angel said, "I have." "Me too," said Puffer. "We go there all the time." "Splendid," said Miss Cuddle. "I want to learn about it. Angel, will you go first, please?" "They're quite beautiful," said Angel. "There are oysters as far as the eye can see, and even in the teeniest little grain of sand, gets inside an oyster, it makes a pearl. The only problem is, it's terribly difficult to find a pearl. I looked and never found a single one. I found a pearl, said Puffer. I found a whole bunch, hundreds. Miss Cuddles smiled. Look at my 8 tentacles, Puffer. Now, let's try to imagine 12 octopuses. We would have 96 tentacles altogether, almost 100. So how many pearls did you see? Well, maybe it was more like 10 or 9 or 8. Maybe it was a big lie, said Rainbow Fish. And the others agreed. They were sure Puffer hadn't found any pearls. They were sure he'd never even seen an oyster bed. But I did go, cried Puffer. I really did. Oh, right, said Rosie. In your dreams. That's enough, says Miss Cuddle. Maybe Puffer's imagination carried him away about the number of the pearls. But if he says he went there, then he did. Class is dismissed. The next day, Miss Cuddle asked if anyone had anything to show and tell. I do, said Puffer. Everyone groaned, and then Puffer held up something in front of the class. It's so shiny, said Rainbow Fish. It's huge, says Pike. It's true, said Pearl. You really did find a pearl. See? Angel told Puffer it was the most beautiful pearl she'd ever seen. Do you mean it? He asked. You've seen so many, I bet you're exaggerating. I am not. You're the one who does that, she joked. Puffer smiled. You're right, he said. I'm the biggest exaggerator there is. Want to come over after school? He asked. I've got a fabulous book of sea stories we could look at. The one with the sunken ship story? Asked Puffer. I read it 1,000,000 times. I'd love to come over. And now they're friends. The end. I love you. Mwah.